YouTube fam, welcome back to another reaction for the React to Candice Owen podcast. Damn.
Nasty now. Something I've noticed, I want to just say this right at the top of 2024, we have become the perverts. In fact, women are nasty now. Something I've noticed, I want to just say this right at the top of 2024, we have become the perverts. In fact, what's even more ironic is that as we point the finger and pretend that men are the perverts, Me Too error, time's up, oh my gosh, I'm so scared. It is so clearly evident everywhere that you look in society that it's actually us. We have become the sexual aggressors. Now, before I get into that, I want to point to this article. It is old. It was published in 2016. The author's name is Amy Otto. And she wrote, "Men did greater things when it was harder to see boobs." I totally agree with that statement.
That's a fucking fact. That's a fucking fact. Remember when you had to, imagine how a fucking female shape in a floral dress? But you know she got an ass on her because she was in a floral dress and it was like, blah, blah. Man, you just go on Instagram right now. You can see that shit bust right open. You ain't got to be curious no more.
Don't even have to think hard about it. She writes, "Giving sex for free destroyed men's motivation. Men used to marry younger and in larger numbers to lock down their very own real-life woman. But now, in a bizarre gambit to gain equality, women gave away a ton of the power that they had accumulated in society. They held the majority of the cards in sexual relationships and, facing a royal flush, decided to fold. Women used to set the cultural standards and the parameters for intimate activity. Now, often the guys wield more power over sex, and the girls are working way too hard, way too soon, with no reciprocity. More widely available hookups have made men less likely to commit." Let's explore that, because as I said, it is true. This is the long result of the women's movement, the feminist movement, the second.
I could agree with that in a sense though. She right. Because guess what? If I don't have to work for the female, if I don't have to work hard anymore, come on now. That's easiest 1, 2, 3.
Wave that took place in the 1970s, where suddenly you had a bunch of cultural leaders like Gloria Steinem, writers like Helene Crixus, who were suddenly telling women that domesticity was wrong, that they needed to pursue their sexual freedom. And now the results of it are abundant. Every time I open the internet, I am actually shocked. I'm going to take you through a few things that I saw while I was on maternity leave, and I just went, what is happening?
Oh, you just had your baby, maternity leave. Congrats to you. And by the way you talking, I know your youngster, whether you're wealthy or not, I know your youngster is in the right fucking hands. I'm gonna keep it 100.
This woman doing? This is not a woman that is
No one is
free.
perfect.
She is a pervert. If a man did this, he'd probably be put into prison. But because she's a woman, things that I saw while I was on maternity leave, and I just went, what is happening? What is this woman doing? This is not a woman that is free. She is a pervert. If a man did this, he'd probably be put into prison. But because she's a woman, people are...
Man, thank you. I don't know what she finna show, but she's saying what this female has done, if a man did that, he will be in jail. No cap. No cap. Females are getting less fucking time for the same fucking crime as men.
Pretending that this is okay. Take this one example. This is a social media influencer. Her name is Natalie Reynolds. And she decided one day, she woke up and said, "I am just going to paint my body like leggings and wear them to the gym." I'm serious. She was...
This some bullshit right here. So you're telling me, what if you had a dad and his son did sport, and let's say he wasn't rich enough or wealthy enough to have a home gym, so he have to use a public gym. His son has to experience that bullshit because of you? Want views and clicks? Man, listen, I do YouTube, right? Obviously. You not finna see me strip myself about painting it for view, man. Fuck that. I'll work harder. If that's the case, I'm not gonna make it into YouTube because I'm not doing none of that shit. That's some bogus shit.
Butt naked and decided to paint blue onto herself and go to the gym to see how men would react. And it turned...
You know what's the fucked up thing about it? I promise you, right hand to God, dog. If this was a fucking man, they would be on his ass like white on rice. You hear me? I want to hear Candice. I want to hear what the females got to say about this too.
Out that men did not think it was cute or it was funny. Take a listen.
If you don't have clothes on, you need to be out of here, man.
I do have clothes.
Thanks. Respect to that, big brother. You, Caucasian fella, respect to you, man. Respect to you. At least you have dignity. You're not willing to stoop to her level. You know how much horny ass niggas would say, oh, da. No, get the fuck out.
That's funny.
Go closer.
How's your wife?
That is funny.
Did the cameraman just said go closer? He ain't even shit for this, fam. She ain't shit for this, and he's definitely not shit for this, dog. This man just said go closer.
If you don't have clothes on, you need to be out of here, man.
I do have clothes on.
That's funny.
Go closer.
How's your wife?
That is funny. I work in the industry enough to know. I work in the entertainment field.
He's saying you need
See, this man know what he talking about. He's saying that's body paint. I work in that field, so I know what to look for.
to leave. He's not.
Not leaving you at the owner.
No, no, report you for decency.
Report me.
Cool.
Did she have the fucking gall to say report her? Man, this the type of fucking entitlement y'all got. You're doing something so fucking fucked up, and then to have the gall, the nerve to say report me, your entitlement are through the fucking roof. Swear to God. Because if I was the owner, I would have some bouncer at my gym. Man, escort her. Don't let her foot even touch the carpet. Escort her. Fuck out of here.
He's covered, so.
Yeah, she's covered.
He's covered. So we're not supposed to videotape it.
Did these two stupid motherfuckers is telling me this shorty covered? You know what? God work in mysterious ways, right? I don't wish no bad on them two that's encouraging this too with this girl. But God work in mysterious ways. My boy, don't be surprised you get a daughter. Y'all too. Encouraging the bullshit. Don't be surprised y'all get a daughter. And I'm gonna leave it at that.
Now, why would Natalie do that? Why would any individual, I actually want you to flip your brain, if a man said, I'm going to go to a gym where there's a bunch of women and I'm just going to paint my nether regions blue. And then I'm going to get closer to a person and...
Thank you, Candice. Candice, thank you. Thank you, Candice, because I'll be seeing the same fucking thing. The energy shift when it's a male and a female. When it's a female, ain't no fucking female gonna say shit. It's women empowerment. Let a male do this shit.
and get close and say, oh no, what's the problem here? You would call the police. Because she's a woman, somehow she thought this would be funny. I don't know, she offered this apology on Twitter, really kind of a non-apology on Twitter. She wrote, I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment and I don't expect to be forgiven. I am simply here to apologize. Now, to be clear, Twitter states that this is a rip off of an old Logan Paul apology. So she is not actually.
So even the apology wasn't even genuine. You didn't even have the nerve to come up with your own words. Your own words, fam. That should speak volumes.
Apologizing, she still thinks that there's something here to be garnered, some sort of attention for her perverse activity. What should have happened?
Bro, she's not sorry. She's definitely not sorry, fam. Because she thought about that shit before she did it.
Is that she should have been arrested for indecent exposure. But again, that didn't happen because men are supposed to just take it. I just want to say kudos to that guy for telling her to leave the gym. More and more of this is happening. Women are virtually showing up into male spaces half naked and then complaining that.
Swear to God, Candice, it's like, man, Candice, you know what the fuck you talking about. You know what you talking about. No cap. No cap. Because they be short, man, listen, I react to a gold digger video. No cap. And Shorty had on an ethical under like a sports bra, and then she got on an ethical underwear. Shorty, the key word to that shit is underwear. The fuck you wearing that in, you know what? You can wear what you want to wear. But y'all gonna come in these, we call it Batty Rider in Jamaica. where y'all come in the booty shorts, and then y'all be, when a nigga turn around, look around, and be like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Then y'all be like with your cameras, oh, he's being pervert. He's a pervert. He's a pervert. What? Y'all females remind me of entrapment. Y'all basically know what the fuck y'all doing. So with all that shit, man, listen, y'all have a females only gym, and y'all don't use that shit. So that just tell you they still want the fucking attention. A nigga would go to the gym just to freeze my exercise, get better cardio, whatever. And even the gym isn't safe for that nigga.
They're the victims. Why are you looking at me? I know I'm halfway naked. I'm just here to get a workout. My boobs are out, and now I'm just painting my body blue, and I'm getting close to you. What an
Thank you. Candice, thank you so much.
absolute creep this woman is. She shouldn't even be around children, yet alone men.
Fuck!
And then I saw this picture, and I've covered this woman extensively on my show. She's one of the great purveyors of modern feminism. Yes, Emily Ratajkowski. I don't know what she has done in society other than be naked, what her contribution has been, other than at the very same time on insisting on her nudity, writing a book and convincing us that men are looking at her, making her a sexual object. Yeah, she actually wrote a book and said,
Candice, me know a bumbuck like you tell. I have to fucking lie you tell Candice. I swear to God, this fucking female didn't just write that shit. This fucking female didn't just write that shit. The same fucking female that dressed like that, gonna say men are objectifying her. Let's get to.
that she has been objectified her entire life sexually.
Alright, let me ask you all this, fellas. Y'all see a bunch of lines coming down, whatever. Can you pick and choose which one not gonna hurt you? Nah. But when you got let's say a good girl and a bad girl, but the good girl is actually in the same attire as the bad girl is, meaning they both dressing like a sex worker. Y'all gonna hold both of them in the same fucking regards, fam. It ain't gonna be no fucking different. It's not like you gonna say, oh, no man, she's a good girl. Oh, she's a bad. No. The attire gonna speak for itself.
Poor Emily Ratajkowski.
Even if she is a good girl.
So anyways, I don't know where she was going the other evening, but I do want to show you this photo of her, a night on the town in New York City. It looks like her assistant.
Look at this shit. Look at this shit. But if I look like that, if I turn my head and I see you, I'm objectifying you. I'm staring at you. Shorty, you got your... And then is these fucking females going to tell you, oh, I want you to treat me like a lady, treat me like a wife, I'm a wife. What? The carry your ass on?
Is descending out of a black car with her, and this is what Emily Ratajkowski decided to wear. Now, if you're listening to this podcast and you don't see it, it is literally a black bra and underwear, and a sheer top on top of it, completely sheer. She's completely naked. She's also...
Isn't that shit negligee? Meaning, I learned the difference from It Is What It Is, a podcast with O.J. Simpson and Cameron Mears. And remember when O.J. was saying, nah, it's a difference between lingerie and negligee. I never knew that shit. He said negligee is see-through shit.
So wearing even
This
a
the type of shit you wear
transparent
for your
heel.
nigga.
So I will ask the question in case
In
you
the
think I'm
bedroom.
being unfair. Where is she going? Where is she going that you would say that this is an appropriate outfit to wear? I want you to actually get creative here. I played this game. I said to my producers, in what...
Where's she going? To the fucking club? Where's she going? Figaro Street. Figaro.
setting would
The
you say,
fuck?
no, actually, this outfit is appropriate?
Yeah.
I'm walking down the street wearing a bra and underwear, and this is totally
The only fucking place that is suitable for is Figaro. Or whatever street they be selling coochie on.
fine.
That's
Because
how
I'm
she
headed
dressed.
to my sister's birthday, dinner, nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. This is perverted. And somehow in our heads and our minds, we've said, no, this is totally fine because she's a celebrity. And I guess celebrities are allowed to be perverted, are allowed to act in this manner, are allowed to sexually harass people. Do you know how furious I would be if I was walking with my 2-year-old son and she got out of the car dressed like that? She's a perv.
Fucking fox. That's a fucking fox. Because what she doing to the younger fucking kids is fucking up their innocence. Because the moment these kids lay eyes on that type of shit, it's a fucking wrap. Especially if they're boys. Especially if they're boys.
Let's just call that out, okay? Women are doing this over and over again while convincing you that they are the victims. And there is no woman who sold us victimhood over the last 10 years more than the artist Kesha. Remember, she wanted to get out of her Sony contract, and so she said that she was sexually assaulted and raped by Dr. Luke, one of the producers over at Sony. Now, that entire lawsuit fell apart, not before she was given awards and the red carpet was rolled out. Poor Kesha. She's speaking for all of us women that have ever been held down in a contract.
Listen, this sexual assault shit, y'all gotta be careful how y'all play with that shit, because that shit ain't no joke. Y'all females be seeing that shit like loosely, like, don't get it twisted. If y'all get assaulted, go do your kit and get them niggas the fuck out of here. Get them niggas, let them stay even, let them be under the fucking jail cell, under the fucking prison cell. But if you tell a fucking lie on a man with that type of impact, with what you just, you deserve to be under that fucking jail cell or that prison cell too. Same fucking energy.
And raped and sexually assaulted and harassed, and she still can't get let out of her contract. Poor Kesha. She's a victim. Remember that whole thing? She's so strong for talking about the ways in which women are meant to endure sexual harassment in the industry. Well, here's Kesha promoting her new album. Yeah, I don't know what this is, but it's her butt.
The fuck? I drive a Rolls Royce Couch is good for my voice. The fuck? That's some dumbass shit. But look at you. But you've been sexualized, huh? Man, this some sick shit right here.
This is what it
telling you.
is. She has a new album coming out, and she decided the best way to promote that album was with her bare ass cheeks, everybody. Yay, Kesha. She's the victim, though. I want to be clear. She was wearing her bare ass cheeks on the internet, not because she wants attention. It's actually the opposite. So if you're looking, there's something wrong with you. And she even put a...
Yeah. If you're looking, it's something wrong with you. I'm doing myself a disservice reacting to this shit. No cap.
sign above her bare ass cheeks. It reads, I drive a Rolls Royce because it's good for my voice. Okay. Doesn't that make you want to buy her album? Don't you understand?
No, I won't buy a fucking album. I don't even want to smash either. But damn, if that's the fucking level you have to stoop to promote your music, that music probably garbage.
Understand that women have been held down. This is the reason that we have to be naked everywhere. And I want you to picture if a guy did this, a man just had a sign over his butt and was bent over looking backwards and said, buy my album. I mean, maybe you might be able to imagine it. It seems to be a lot of the things that we're seeing in the LGBTQ movement. By the way, here's another post.
They would have roast him if you did that shit. They would have roast him. Like they roast Young Thug.
Post from Kesha the victim of sexual assault, if you believed one of her
Tits
stories,
out.
which has changed over the years. This just says tits out. And guess what? Her tits are out. But again, I need to impress upon you that these women have all shared their stories. They are the victims in society. That is why they continue to act like pervs. So, 2024, I want to welcome men and women to start calling these sorts of women what they are. They're perverts. It's
Thank you. And I'm here for it. That's why my channel is called The Ugly Truth. I don't give a shit. I'm going to let their ass have it. You hear me? Show you a whole perv. A perv, man. Let these little young boy grow. Fuck wrong with you?
Disgusting. I've had enough of it. I don't get it. It's become a mental disorder. I go online and I say, what is wrong? What kind of a race to the bottom is this? And then I ask the question to men, is this even interesting to you anymore? Because I have to imagine it's not. I have to imagine that most
I'm gonna keep it 100, shorty. Nah. And I'm not even fucking lying. Nah, it's not. It's not. It's not. Cause guess what? We might like it, but we definitely not going to love it. We gonna like see the whatever on Instagram. Cool. But ask that person if they want that for themselves. And you hear what I tell you. Nah, never. Ask them. No.
men are just bored of seeing this. We get it, okay? There's no mystery here. There's nothing that you want to lock up and marry. That's why none of these women that I just showed you are married, right? Because you've already given everything to everyone on the internet. I feel like
Exactly. And then I'm supposed to take you serious when everyone on the internet know the crevice and curves of your fucking man. Get the fuck out of here.
have slept with all of these women. I can't imagine how everybody else feels. Just like the guy in the gym. Hey, get out of here, okay? We
Facts.
get it. You're obsessed with yourself and obsessed with your body. And the fact that some of these women are mothers, like Emily Ratajkowski, I mean, shame on you. Shame on women. Shame on women in this day.
Man, fuck that shit. Remember the porn star that had a child the other day and she broken up with her husband or whatever? Can't remember her name. But if that child isn't in private, matter of fact, fuck that. It don't matter which school he go to. Cause guess what? Kids be so fucking advanced these days, fam. They'll tell you what's popping from what's not popping. So if she think her son finna grow up and it's finna be a smooth sailing, you see your son friends? They gonna show you. This your mom? This your mom? That's some evil shit to do to your child, fam.
Age. All right, guys, if you like this
Man, listen.
video, you are
The fuck? Man, listen, like, comment, subscribe. Catch you on another one. Candice, I'ma react to more yo videos. I don't give a fuck. Call out niggas and females. It is what it is. No one's perfect anyway, but come on, Nas. That shit is some bullshit. Bruh. Peace.